The Tinkers Construct Addon for Minecraft Bedrock Edition has received another update, fixing the community-reported bugs, but also introducing a brand new merchant. Today in this video, we're going to check it out. Before we go ahead and update, one of the most reported issues is that the smeltery would be flashing constantly, or you wouldn't be able to put items inside of there. That's been fixed. Another quality of life feature is they have streamlined the tool information. So you're not just going to see a giant wall of text on your screen. If you're playing on iOS or Android, this would take up the majority of your screen. Shout out to the user that left this in my comment section. In the previous version of Tinkers Construct, you couldn't mine the Deep Slate Lapis. You could mine every other Deep Slate version, but the Lapis did not work. This has been fixed in the latest version. If you experience any bugs, just let me know in the comments. Once you've updated, you'll be given the Tinkers Update 2 changelog. Well, let's see if mining this has been fixed. It has. As mentioned before, they streamlined the tools. It's no longer a giant wall of text. There's still quite a bit going on. It's just a lot easier to see the middle of your screen now. As you can see, the flickering issue has been resolved. They also fixed the issues preventing iron, gold, slime steel, and slime balls from being smelted. So it turns out everyone who is in the comment section saying they couldn't put the likes of iron inside of there, this has now been resolved. It's the same for gold. It's the same for the slime steel. It's the same for everything. If you guys have been having problems with this and it hasn't been working correctly, that should now be resolved. This also applies to anyone having problems with the likes of the cobalt as well. Some of you were saying that they just wouldn't work, or in fact the ardite. So all of the ores and raw ores and ingots should now work perfectly fine inside of here. If they don't, leave a comment down below. Another quality of life feature introduced is the ability to put the deep slate ores directly inside of here, rather than having to smelt them and do it that way. If you've mined a whole bunch of these, you can just put them in to get the liquid form. Same applies to emeralds. Another notable change is that they did adjust the spawn rates of the nether ores, that being cobalt and ardite. Apparently they were spawning too frequently, so it has been reduced by 10%. Now don't forget, you can open up the changelog book and see all the changes inside of here. So for example, they also reduced breaking time for ardite and cobalt ores. So if you were to go ahead and break these, they should be a lot easier to break now. Well, especially this one. This one's definitely a lot easier versus this one. We now have the introduction of a brand new Wanderer. If you open up this and scroll to the top, we have new features. Wandering Tinkerer, a new merchant similar to the Wandering Trader, but specializes in selling Tinkers Construct items. Let's try and find one. These traders will spawn with some dogs. So I'm going to try my best to steal these here. Here we go. I'll take you. And I guess I'm not taking you. Trader, what do you trade? You can get stray heads. You can get a husk head. A piglin brute head. You've got Dan Rob's probs and also Squidgy Face as well, who made this add-on possible. You can also get some different kinds of beans here, along with the blazing lava bucket. Of course, remember, these are worth a lot. You can get rose gold. You can get raw netherite blends. They're good for making even more ingots and ores. We'll take all of these. So yeah, these guys are pretty good if you manage to find them. Shout out to the creators, because there is actually a chance for you to get yourself an echo head. Thank you so much. I'm honored that I've been featured within this official add-on. So if you want your own little echo head inside of your world, just go and find yourself the Tinkering Trader. Also, to the user that commented this, saying that you're having issues with the likes of your bone axe, where it basically breaks wood the same speed as your hand. This is a known issue. I spoke to the creators, and they do plan to fix this as soon as possible. So if you've been having this issue, yes, it is a recognizable bug. Hopefully today's video has kept you all updated. If you find any more issues, leave them in the comments section. There is a lot more content to be added to this add-on in the near future.